Welcome to Rip Roaring Garage. I'm Alex. I got some good news, bad news, and some potentially phenomenal news. So let's start. Okay, so let's start with the good news that order banks are officially open. Well, here's the problem. Allocations are tight, and I mean they're tight.
I'm gonna show you where the wild goose goes.
My local guys, they can't even do a super stock or a jailbreak. Whatever that whole thing, placed your orders and all that, Kaniskus, you lied to us. It's only going to be power brokers that can place an order like that. On top of this, the allocations for the special edition cars, it's only going to be the top 500 dealerships nationwide. If your dealership's 501 and below, they're not getting anything, and they can't even order any kinds of super stock, red eyes, or anything like that. You'd be lucky if you can get a regular wide body, regular Scat Pack. You know, the thing I'm driving right now. Now, the bad news that comes with this, I tried to place an order for a super stock, and the system is all sorts of jacked up. I love that. Kicking the tail out a little. So the system is jacked up, and what I mean by that is I tried to customize it the way I wanted, an octane red with the demonic red interior. However, once you place the demonic red interior, it forces the car tunnel. Once you place the order for demonic red, it kind of forces you to get houndstooth cloth seats, which I know for a fact they don't make them in red. So there's a problem. Fix it, Dodge. Get that done. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of cars that people are just going to order that they don't really want just out of fear of missing an allocation. And that's just terrible marketing on your part. You're going to have a lot of people that are unhappy. They're going to just say, screw it. I don't want to take delivery of the car. This isn't what I wanted. I didn't think it would be this way. Yada, yada, yada. Whoa, truck, get the... Oy, people.
Do you even know how to drive this thing?
That's the bad news. Being unable to place your order for the car that you want. Oh, the worst road in New York. I wasn't able to order even a jailbreak. Some good news if you do manage to put an order in. The prices for the new cars did come out. Now, before I get into some more good news, I do want to mention that we know the allocation for the special editions. The top 500 dealerships will get one each of the Shakedown, the wide body that's black, the narrow body that's smoke show. The wide body is also a manual, so keep that in mind. The next one, the Super B, all the dealerships, all the top 500, I mean, we'll get one of each, a B5 blue narrow body, Plum Crazy wide body, which is basically a 1320 Charger. I may be getting that. Any YouTuber that tells you, oh, I'm gonna get this, they're full of it, because there's no way you know when they're going to be built, when they're going to be delivered, and if the dealership owner doesn't just decide, I'm going to keep this car. Oh, for the love of God, these bumps. After that, you're going to get the Swinger.
Look, kid, on any other day, I'd step in here and show you how to swing, but the car is stolen.
The top 100 dealers, now is where we start getting a little differentiation. The top tier will get one of each. So they'll get a Charger, Challenger, they'll get the white, sublime green. You look at the little diagram there, it actually kind of gives you a hint of what the coloring scheme is, with the primary color being the main one. Bear in mind that the Challenger Swingers that are sublime will be wide body, they will be manuals. And then you'll have the ones that all the dealerships that are in the 500 they'll get, which will be the B5, the F8 green. If it wasn't for the stupid name, it's not a bad package. The prices for them, they're not as much as you think. Now, that doesn't mean there won't be markups. Some dealerships will have them no ADM. Some dealerships will mark them up the wazoo. The top, I think it's 200. We'll get 3 of each of the Swingers, 200 to 400. I think they're gonna get just the white and the B5. The remainder up to the 500th dealership nationwide will get just the B5 green. F8 green, for the love of God. The stick ones will only be at the top dealerships. Honestly, I'm not sure if they're even worth like anything special. There's just too many of them. Why not just order something that's to your liking and probably save $1? And we're gonna get to that because pricey is good news there. Very good news. You get the other two options, the Black Ghost. Yeah, good. You're not getting that. Nobody's getting that. Not us mere mortals. Same with the King Daytona. Those are going to be very sought after. There's only 300 of them. Calm yourself. You're not getting that. As I was looking to, potentially price them, obviously they're pricier than the 2022s. So I go to build one. Base models for every trim has gone up about $3K. Super stock that was 87, now is around 90, 91. And you think, oh great, by the time I built it.
Hey, Alex, didn't you buy a super stock that was 114K MSRP?
Yes, that's correct. However, the MSRP for the baseline has gone up $3K. Options have gotten cheaper. Don't ask me how. I built a fully loaded super stock identical to mine, just a 23, and it came out to be about 10K cheaper. I don't know. This could be also Dodge screwing up their ordering site, the internal DealerConnect site. That could be all sorts of jacked up. Again, Dodge, if that's the case, fix it. If not, congratulations for making the options cheaper. That's a good thing. Unfortunately, I have to go to a different dealership, a power broker, to put in my order. And by the time I get there, I doubt they're going to have anything for me. I don't think I'm getting a second super stock.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
If you have it already, then good on you. Hold on to it. And we're home. The big news that, and there's a bit of a smile on my face because this could be better than a Hellcat. It could be better than a, I know what I mean. It will be better than a super stock. So as we're going through the internal site, and I'm kind of glancing there, I shouldn't be seeing this. I was actually at not my local dealership. This place is a bigger place in Jersey. I'm looking at the site, the DealerConnect site. And as he was going through the years, the options, what's available for 23, right? Well, there's one car that stood out. It's not a Challenger, it's not a Charger, ain't an L body. It was a Viper. 2023 Viper. The drop down didn't see the first two options, VY or VX. I don't think it's VX because that's the old platform. However, I did see GTS and I did see ACR. I don't know the issue with emissions because ultimately that was what killed the Viper. What else is new? Oh my God, the bubble is getting real. Is it possible that Dodge is bringing back the 2023 Viper with a Hellcat motor in it? Who knows? Maybe even straight pulley to 909 horsepower. Stage 3 kind of stuff. I know it's not supposed to be the 7th mystery car, but clearly there's some problems with that thing. It's supposed to be at SEMA. They're going to show another freaking vacuum cleaner.
Mega Maid. Commence operation. Vacuum suck.
What if this is their plan B? We need something. And before you say, no, we can't, they stopped production in 17. Yeah, but they stopped production of the Durango Hellcat in 19. Well, stopped. They started and stopped. Dodge clearly likes bringing things back. They're like the car necromancer. They just bring it back from the dead.
Straight from your finished folklore book of necronamic spills.
Awaken, awaken, Mr. Krakish, the lake troll.
And this is from their internal site. This is not some freaking whatever. For you guys that watch me, probably like about 400 people that watch this channel. You guys may have knowledge and nobody else out there has. You guys can go out there and I guarantee it's going to be an allocation system. They're not open yet. It's still showing as like a blank, not a zero, like if, when I was looking for the super stock, it was a big goose egg. So Viper might be coming out. And But tell me, what will you guys do? Would you get a Viper instead of a Hellcat? Instead of a Super Stock, Jailbreak, Red Eye, any of these? Now, I didn't get into any possibilities that this is just the next generation that they're coming out with. Hasn't been announced, not related to the L platform, to the cancellations and all that. Although the horror of it, if it's electric or mid-engine. No, do not make this thing a mid-engine. We don't want it to be safe. That's the whole point of a Viper. It is an untamed beast. You make it another Lamborghini or Ferrari clone like the Corvette, I'm out. I'm done with you guys. Hear that, Kaniskus? No, I don't work for you, so I don't have to be polite. That would just kill it. I can tolerate the V8, only because these are phenomenal engines. Hello, girl. I'm telling you, V10 would be great, but a V8, you know, the supercharged V8, it's still fine. You gotta have more power though. It has to be more than just a regular super stock. Granted, it's a car that's like, what, 3,000 pounds? It will kill you. Let's just not kid ourselves. A Viper will kill you. Let me know if you've heard anything, if there's any kind of like alteration to your plans based on this information. Some people might say, oh, there's a couple other models that show up on DealerConnect that are discontinued. The Dart. Now the Dart has been out for a while now. It shows the years, whatever something to 2000 something. When the salesman scrolled through several models, if it was an open year, a car in production, it didn't list the years. It just had the model and submodels. The way it was there, it looked like the Viper was in production or about to be in production, because we're talking about 2023s. They haven't started that yet. So what am I supposed to think? Okay, so camera overheated yet again. There's no point with this GoPro. I have to turn on the air conditioning. Oh, for the love of, this is insane. I'm gonna have to make this short. Would this change your plans if you're getting a super stock Hellcat, whatever? Would you go for a Viper instead? I don't know if this is gonna be long term, if it's a 1 year only, if they're gonna electrify it. My secondary question is, would you rather have one of the special edition cars or just a regular ordered super stock Jailbreak or something like that? I hate to do this to you guys, leave it. I had more things I wanted to say. You can thank GoPro and battery technology that cannot withstand a cold fall day. Whatever, forget about it. Dodge does the Viper in a battery, goodbye. I don't want a battery snake. That's a woman's toy, if you know what I mean. I'm Alex, this is Rip Roaring Garage. Oil is still thicker than blood. Hemi alike.